Most people believe that if you're living with diabetes, rice is off the table. It's often one of the first foods people are told to eliminate, and understandably so. Traditional white rice has a high glycemic index, meaning it quickly spikes blood sugar levels, which can be dangerous for someone trying to manage insulin and glucose. But what if I told you that not all rice is harmful? In fact, certain types of rice not only support stable blood sugar but may even help control diabetes more effectively. Yes, it's true. Rice, when chosen correctly and eaten the right way, can become a powerful ally in your journey to better health. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how that works. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Alina Grace, and I want to welcome you to a space where science, nutrition, and holistic healing come together. Over the past decade, I've seen how small, informed changes in diet can lead to powerful transformations in people managing diabetes. Today's video is all about rice. Not just any rice, but rice that actually works with your body, not against it. We'll explore the specific varieties that have been scientifically proven to help stabilize blood sugar, how to cook them for maximum benefit, and the smart ways you can enjoy rice without fear. Because health isn't about education. Let's start by understanding why conventional white rice is problematic. White rice is milled and polished, a process that strips it of almost all its fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What you're left with is mostly starch, a simple carbohydrate that gets digested very quickly. This leads to a sudden spike in blood glucose, followed by a crash. For someone with diabetes, this cycle can be dangerous and exhausting. But the good news is, whole grain rice varieties retain their outer layers, the bran and germ, which contain fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients. These components slow down the absorption of glucose, leading to a more gradual and controlled rise in blood sugar. Let me introduce you to brown rice. It's probably the most well-known healthy rice alternative, and for good reason. Brown rice is unrefined, meaning it still has the outer bran layer intact. This makes it high in dietary fiber and B vitamins. What does fiber do for diabetics? It slows digestion, improves satiety, and most importantly, blunts the impact of carbohydrates on blood sugar. Several studies have shown that replacing white rice with brown rice significantly lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. One long-term study published in the Archives of Internal Medicine found that people who consumed 2 or more servings of brown rice per week had an 11% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who rarely ate it. Imagine the impact that could have on your long-term health. Another underrated gem is black rice, also known as forbidden rice. This rice was once reserved for Chinese royalty because of its powerful nutritional benefits. Black rice contains the highest level of anthocyanins among all rice varieties. Anthocyanins are plant pigments that give the rice its deep, purple-black color and are known for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress, a major contributor to insulin resistance. Additionally, black rice is rich in protein and fiber, both of which support blood sugar stability. Just half a cup of cooked black rice contains around 4 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber, making it a nutrient-dense option for anyone with diabetes. Now let's talk about red rice. Grown primarily in Bhutan and southern India, red rice is another whole grain variety that contains both soluble and insoluble fiber. It's particularly rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in insulin activity. Magnesium helps regulate blood sugar by influencing how the body processes insulin and glucose. Red rice also contains compounds like flavonoids and phenolic acids that support cardiovascular health, which is especially important for diabetics who are at a higher risk of heart disease. Red rice has a chewy texture and a nutty flavor, making it a satisfying base for meals that are both delicious and balanced. And then we have wild rice. Although technically not rice at all, wild rice is a seed from an aquatic grass that grows naturally in North America. What sets wild rice apart is its incredibly high antioxidant content, higher than that of blueberries. In fact, it also contains impressive amounts of zinc, phosphorus, and folate. 1 cup of cooked wild rice offers over 3 grams of fiber and nearly 7 grams of protein, making it an excellent addition to a diabetic-friendly diet. It has a chewy texture, rich taste, and takes longer to digest, making it less likely to spike blood sugar levels. Plus, it has fewer calories than brown rice, making it a great option for weight management. You may be wondering, can I ever eat white rice again? The answer isn't a simple yes or no. White rice can still be consumed in moderation, especially when paired with high-fiber foods, lean protein, and healthy fats. For example, combining white rice with lentils, chickpeas, or a salad rich in greens can help lower the overall glycemic impact of your meal. Another tip: cook your rice, let it cool in the fridge for a few hours, and then reheat it. This process increases resistant starch, a form of carbohydrate that resists digestion and acts more like fiber in the body. Resistant starch feeds the good bacteria in your gut and reduces the post-meal glucose response. Cooking methods matter too. Steaming or boiling rice with minimal oil and seasoning is best. Avoid fried rice or rice cooked with heavy cream or butter. Always rinse your rice before cooking to reduce surface starch. And portion size is critical. A healthy serving of cooked rice for someone managing diabetes is typically around half a cup to 3/4 of a cup per meal. This may seem small, but when paired with vegetables, legumes, and protein, it becomes a balanced, satisfying plate. Let's not forget about rice blends. Many brands now offer prepackaged mixes of brown, red, and wild rice. These are convenient and nutritionally diverse, combining the benefits of multiple grains in one. They take longer to cook but deliver energy without the sugar spike. Including these blends in your weekly meal rotation can make eating healthier, more interesting, and less monotonous. One question I often get is, can eating these types of rice actually reverse diabetes? And the answer is, it's not about one food alone. It's about the totality of your diet and lifestyle. But yes, incorporating the right kind of rice into a balanced, whole-food, low-sugar meal plan can absolutely help support blood sugar control, reduce insulin resistance, and lower your A1C levels over time. I've seen patients who were initially terrified to eat carbs begin incorporating brown and black rice into their diets and experience better energy, fewer cravings, and more stable glucose readings. The key is awareness. Understanding that food isn't your enemy, it's your medicine. Each time you choose a rice variety that supports your metabolism rather than undermines it, you're making a step toward healing, and that matters. Let me share a quick example. A patient of mine was recently diagnosed with prediabetes. She was devastated because rice was a staple in her cultural diet. We worked together to find alternatives, and she started including black rice and red rice in small portions, paired with lentils, steamed spinach, and grilled chicken. Not only did she enjoy her meals, but within 3 months, her fasting glucose dropped by 22 points, her energy returned, and she no longer feared food. This is the power of informed eating. You don't have to give up what you love, you just need to eat smarter. That means choosing rice with a low glycemic index, cooking it the right way, pairing it with supportive foods, and keeping your portions measured. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. If you're someone who has been avoiding rice for years because of diabetes, I invite you to reconsider. Try brown rice with stir-fried vegetables. Enjoy a wild rice salad with avocado and chickpeas. Experiment with black rice bowls and red rice pilafs. The options are endless, and the health benefits are real. The bottom line: rice doesn't have to be your enemy. When chosen and prepared wisely, it can be a powerful tool for blood sugar balance, insulin sensitivity, and long-term diabetic health. So don't fear your plate. Fill it with confidence, variety, and purpose. I hope today's video has helped clear up the confusion about rice and diabetes. If it has, please give this video a like and share it with someone who could benefit. Let's change the conversation around diabetes, starting with what's on your plate. I'm Dr. Alina Grace, and I'll see you in the next video with more insights into natural healing and everyday wellness. Until then, stay informed, stay healthy, and never stop believing in your body's ability to heal.